Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome back to my channel, Awakening Mastery with Amanda, me, where the intention is to master the journey of awakening by awakening the master within. So as you can tell by the title, the theme right now is, let's get this card clear, birthing the new age. So if you were drawn to this message, if this message came to you, it showed up on your feed, it is meant for you, and you are here to help usher in, to help birth this new age. Now, the energies have been incredibly powerful and potent, and that's because we are in the birth portal right now. So we've had a lot of energies coming off the sun, the solar flares, KP index is high, storms and all this radiation energy coming into the planet. And this is for the purpose of activating our DNA and our consciousness. So it's been a lot, it's been intense as Pluto entered Aquarius just last week, just a few days ago. We are really in this birth portal collectively, and many of us here are here to anchor in these new frequencies and these new energies and this new way of being into the planet. So I personally am a priestess, I'm an oracle, I'm an illuminator. My gene keys are truth and illumination. So I have really been guided into the depths on my own journey. By the way, I'll share more about this later, but I also just released a book, I'll link that below, Let There Be Light, Liberating the Heart of Humanity to Create Heaven on Earth. This is literally what we are here to do, to birth the new earth, to birth a new age, a new golden age of miracles. So there's been a lot of messages about miracles coming through as well. And I'm going to get into some oracle cards that I pulled, and I'm going to pull some more, I think, from the Starseed Oracle. Now, before I do so, I've been receiving so many messages. It's been hard to keep up and to keep it all organize and to integrate the messages the way they want to come through. And we're in Mercury retrograde shadow, and there's been a lot of throat chakra activations going on out of the head into the heart themes. That's actually the name of one of the sections of my book. And this theme is pervasive, and it's like the last bits of residue of our shadows are being pulled to the surface to be integrated and to be embraced, because we can't take that with us, right? And so as way showers, as leaders of the new earth, the lightworkers, the healers, the conscious mentors, whatever you resonate as, the prophets, the priestesses, the guides, we're here to walk the way. We're here to be embodied way showers. You can't just talk the talk and not be embodied, because the energy of this new age is about authenticity and integrity. So if you're not actually embodying and walking the walk, doing the work that you know needs to be done, there's going to be friction going forward. And so that is the way of mastery that we are all here on. We are here to be masters. Some of us are literally incarnated, ascended masters, and some of us are here to remember the way of mastery, to walk the way of mastery and the way of love. And it blends and it merges together into this beautiful synchronicity. Well, lots of synchronicities have been coming through into this beautiful synchrony and this harmony as we come together. And what I was starting to say with that Mercury retrograde message, see, so much is coming through, is that I actually had a really hard time starting this video. 414 mirror number. I had a really hard time starting this video, and that is very not normal for me. So I was like, okay, this is something to recalibrate to. We are recalibrating to these higher frequency energies and this higher frequency consciousness that is coming through. So perhaps you've been having a lot of dreams, perhaps your sleep has been disrupted, perhaps you are also in this liminal space, if you will, where the call actually is to rest. I was very tired yesterday and solar energies were coming through, and I tend to feel it before they hit actually. And I'm feeling really amazing today. And I was like, I know I have to go live. I know I have to share some of this stuff because I woke up with all these downloads about, the inner workings of the fall of consciousness, how it happened and all that, which I'm not ready to share yet because there's still much that I have to integrate. But I also was like, I know I have to go live, or not go live, but to record a video and to share some of the essence of what is coming through. And grappling with what that was, it took me a minute. I was like, what am I supposed to share right now in the here and now? Because there's this, there's that. So what we are doing essentially is anchoring in these new frequencies through us as the vessels, the pillars of light that we are. And, I'll share these cards. Ooh, I forgot that I accidentally put it on cinematic, and we're just going to go with it. We are pillars of light here to anchor in that higher frequency of consciousness. This is another message that I'm probably going to create a whole separate video on. I have a list of videos, by the way. This is how much has been coming through. I have so much I want to create. I just published one book and I'm like already on to the next in my mind. Like, oh, like let's add that and that and that. And I'm like, Amanda, slow your roll. We've got to still, anchor in this. And I just saw 616, another mirror number. But your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. So many of us here are really meant to share our truth, to share our story, to speak up. And, perhaps you're here to write a book like I did. Perhaps you're here to start a channel or to do a podcast or something. All of the above, perhaps. Whatever that is for you, to do the thing. It is time now. So now is the time for the Lightworkers. It's your time to shine. And the one card that wanted to be shared from the tarot, because I did pull these the other day, don't get mad. This was the Pluto in Aquarius. I just pulled cards that evening, and this card came out, the Sun. I mean, you can't make it up. And to be fair, this is a newer deck for me. It was the very first time I pulled this card from this deck, and it's now 717. It's like spiritual mastery, embodied mastery comes through. 616 to me is like the inner union in the physical creation, the vessel that we are. And then 717 to me indicates some kind of spiritual mastery. So there's just so much coming through because we are here to anchor in truth. Higher truth is the frequency that is coming in. So again, that frequency of authenticity and embodied integrity. If you're not embodied in what you're teaching or you're preaching, you're not actually operating in integrity or authenticity. And authenticity is the highest, most powerful vibrational frequency there is, because you have to move through love to get to that space. And so what we are seeing through this era of disclosure is where people are still operating in their ego, in the distortion, in separation consciousness. There's a lot of that coming up to the surface. And, hypocrisy is not the way, obviously. So we're here to resurrect truth, organic consciousness, higher truth, and to restore this essence of the organic template, the Edenic template that is meant to be here. So I will do a separate video on the matrix and escaping the matrix and all of that, because that is not the vibe. We're here to be anchors. We're here to be vessels of that higher consciousness, to anchor it onto earth as the pillars of light that we are. So this is one of the false teachings of the New Age. One of the New Age traps, as I see it, is that it's this escaping the matrix mentality. I just want to go home, right? That's not the vibe. We are home. And that's the lesson, is to remember that this is our home. The body vessel, the body temple is our ultimate home. And so to fall back in love with this life and this body, and to really appreciate the miracle that this life is and the miracle that this body is, and that we get to have this magical experience in all of its chaos and mayhem, and that we get to integrate and learn the lessons for the evolution of our soul. This is the way of mastery, inner alchemy. This is the way we actually ascend. So ascended mastery is about being in the body. It's not about escaping the body. So this is how we see the blueprint for this higher consciousness. Now I'm sharing these a little out of order, but this card also came out on the Pluto into Aquarius poll that I did. There was a lot of cards, I'm not gonna lie, but Anna, Grandmother of Jesus, this is honestly one of my favorite cards from this deck, because seeding the light, laying the foundations, divine plan, divine blueprint is the way that I see this. It doesn't say blueprint, but I always associate this card with blueprint. And we are here to anchor in the blueprint. Yeshua incarnated to anchor the blueprint of Christ consciousness into the planet. We are now here as the second coming to do greater things than he, to anchor in collectively the blueprint for organic Christ consciousness for the entire planet. Yes, it is a very tall order. Yes, we are here to do this now, and it is 10:44 on my timer. So I always, connect that with 144, of course. So I will share the rest of these oracle cards, but this is a powerful, powerful time, and we are here for it. This is what we are here for, to be the powerful embodied leaders and way showers. So to birth the new earth, we have to be the embodied. And it was 11:11 on the clock as I said that. I didn't even plan that. Oh, how could I have planned that? We are here to birth a new earth, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. So that dream energy coming into play here, and perhaps your dreams have a prophetic quality to them. The message that has been coming through is to really pay attention to your dream space right now. And if you're waking up, as I do a lot of the time, with messages, to make sure to write them down, and to write down what happens in your dreams, and to see what themes are coming up. And if they have a prophetic quality, absolutely. I'm going to be sharing about a couple of my more prophetic dreams, because more is anchoring into one that I even had last summer, like summer 2023, not even this past summer. So much more is connecting with that one dream that I had. It's really fascinating. So Imrama also came out. Where are you being called to journey to? So this could be a journey in the astral. This could be a journey into the multiple, the multidimensional realities that you coexist in, your past lives and stuff like that, to resurrect and to integrate the wisdom from those lifetimes, and to integrate the trauma from those lifetimes. So that could be like a soul retrieval kind of energy. It also could be like, where on the planet are you being called to? Perhaps grid work, perhaps you're ready to end this cycle and you're ready for the next step. So then Warrior Woman came through. Have you answered your deepest calling? Pillar of Light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. So it's like, yeah, stepping into that new version of self as the leader, and remembering that this is who you are. You are here to bring in the age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. So that actually connects to this Imrama of 1313, of going back to the, past life memories, or whatever that is coming up for you in that regard. And we're awakening to our higher self, our higher consciousness, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So while there's all of this kind of momentum building, it's in the building stage to remember to rest and integrate. Give yourself that time and space to relax and to rest, because there is so much new energy coming in. We have to integrate it into the body. I was exhausted yesterday and I laid down, and it didn't take that long. All of a sudden I felt brand new. I didn't even actually fall asleep properly. So remembering that, what lights us up is generally the key. I love writing. And so for me to write my book, it felt, like a long time coming, honestly, and just so satisfying and gratifying that I finally did what I was here to do. And it's, one of multiple, many perhaps, who knows. We'll see how life flows. But it was a long time coming on a lot of levels. I'll share more about it another time. But dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Guess what else I did yesterday? I danced in the kitchen. My energy shot through the roof. After I had that little lie down, I went and danced, and I was like, ah, brand new again. And then Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So this is, that if you connect with the Pleiadian energy, that's one thing, but this is literally what we are here to do, to be the channels of that higher consciousness and to, uplift humanity. This is how we create the new earth, by ascending our vibration. And then finally, to anchor it all in, we're seeding the blueprint onto the planet. Seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. And you can see that they're like there's a lot of earth energy on this. So that's what this is to me. It's like, this is the anchor card of that whole reading. So there was a lot of cards there, but sharing them quickly because that's just how the energy is flowing through me right now. Oh, and I just opened the Starseed Oracle because I felt drawn to pulling a couple. This is right there. Can you see it? Big picture thinking. So this Pleiades energy again coming through, visionary, inspired ideas, just really beautiful. And you can see that gateway. So we have that cosmic energy coming in, as above, so below, reflecting through this card. It's really beautiful. So yeah, we are in this threshold, and a lot of energy is coming through for 2025. This energy, it's a 9 energy. So I'm going to be doing a separate video about that. I've got so many videos that want to come through. I've also been, getting organized. I've got to record the audiobook for this book. So there's a lot that I've been kind of planning in the back end on my side. There's always something else to do. And I really want to get more, consistent and focused with these videos, and maybe shorter videos, get them out more often as well. But not just about the energy updates, about, how to master this journey. So that's what's coming down the line. So let's see what else. Star Ancestors was also just sitting right there, and I felt called to pull this out. We've got the pyramidal energy, obviously, but hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. That, I feel, is what is being resurrected right now. And that's kind of these energies. Oh my gosh, that card just literally flew out. And right there is portal energy as well. Let me see what fell, because that had a lot of energy behind it. Oh, how beautiful. Your life is a canvas. Artist manifestation, creative accountability. So yeah, we are the creators of our life, and creative energy is what is being unlocked. That is part of the ascension energy and what lights you up. That starseed message that came through, like writing a book is a creative endeavor. Painting a painting is a creative endeavor. Creating videos is a creative endeavor. Coming up with whatever it is you're here to create, all of it is creation energy. And that's what's been locked and trapped in our matrix reality. So this is what is being unleashed at this point in time on the planet through us, the light workers, the way showers, especially the priestesses, because the priestesses are here to resurrect that divine feminine energy. The womb is the portal of creation, and we all have that hara energy, man, woman, female, masculine energy, whatever. But yeah, so this portal energy is like, okay, as we step through the portal, look at that. It's like, that's kind of this aurora frequency that I connect with. We're stepping into this frequency of pure potentiality, pure organic creation energy is how I connect with that. And that's how we create the masterpiece of our reality. This is how we anchor in the blueprint to create the new earth. We are the ones here to create it. This is our legacy. As we create the blueprint, many of us here are leaving a legacy that is going to last generations and beyond, perhaps. So, it's not a time to play small. It's of that magnitude. It's really of that magnitude. Not to put pressure on, but to compel action, to, give you that impetus, that motivation, that this is actually so much bigger than you, to allow yourself to open up as the portal, as the vessel. You are the portal, right? You are the portal. Your heart is the portal. So when you allow that divinity to flow through you, when you allow that divine creation essence to flow through you, you are being of service. And when you are of service, it is so much bigger than you. The ego is what gets in the way. And that is what we are here to integrate on the path of mastery, is to integrate the ego. We're not here to squash it or to make it die. But we're here to integrate the ego to be in service to the soul. So that is the path of mastery, the way I perceive it in a tiny nutshell. There's a lot of ways to look at that. But okay, so let me just pull out those cards and see if there's any others that want to be shared before I wrap this message up. Okay. And I did call in protection from my guides. Oh. Okay, we're just gonna end it there because this flew back out again. I had put it back in the deck. So obviously this is the message. Think big. Allow that visionary energy to really just flow through you and to guide the way, to lead the way. So yeah. This is just like, as I'm looking at all these cards, again, we had this anchored in with the Sun card and the Tarot, which is the most positive card in the deck. Like, you are the light. You're here to shine bright. And so to stay optimistic, but to embody the light. This is literally like, let there be light is let the light shine from within as well. There's so many different aspects that I speak into. The light is truth, light. Again, my gene keys are truth and illumination. This is literally what I came here to talk about. I just saw 2121 on the timer as well. But it's just like the pillar of light, the age of light, awakening. These are all really beautiful, positive cards. And the other cards come out all the time that are not as positive. This is just like, this is the energy that we're in. But in order to really anchor that, we have to rest. We have to integrate. We have to give ourselves space to allow that true organic essence to anchor in through our heart space so that we can blossom it open and shine that out from a space of true authenticity and integrity, because that is the way we become a true way shower. We are meant to influence through our energy, not through ego. We are meant to influence through our true ascended frequency, the way of being, not just doing, but being. We're here to be the light, literally. And that is how our light bodies grow, and that is how they expand. So I guess this is how the message wanted to come through. Did not know what I was going to be speaking into entirely, but yeah, there we go. And if you are interested, this is my journey in a nutshell, but more so a guide. It is my journey of healing from cancer, and actually only a fraction of my journey actually made it into this book. There's gonna be another one, I know, of my actual journey of awakening, but this is the journey of coming to remember the truth within and how to trust yourself, how to trust the path. A huge theme of the journey incorporated in this is trust, but it's literally a how to navigate the path while anchoring it into the shift in consciousness that is occurring on the planet right now. So the chapters, if you go on to Amazon, you will see the different chapters that are here. And yeah, I cover a wide range of topics because I was really trying to anchor in all these different facets of the journey. And it came through as in December 2020 as a Light in the Darkness series, and a 21-day series is what came through. And I sat down on the day that I woke on December 1st, and I just channeled 21 days, and it made sense. That was not me. So as time went on, I heavily edited it. I let it sit for a while, didn't have the idea to make a book out of it for a little while there as well. But now is the time. Now is the time. The world is ready for this too. So that's that. And if you are ready to go deeper, my school has well over 100 videos, well, many more than that, of the master classes and the activations as well, if I include those dozens of activations. And what I teach is embodied transformation and mastery. So I teach spiritual teachings, but really what I teach is the way to transform, is how to navigate the path. So the expansion membership is on a very, very incredible deal right now as I relaunch everything. Everything kind of got a makeover in the back end as I was, writing and editing my book and all of that. Everything kind of got an overhaul, energetic upgrade, if you will. And so it's on a beautiful relaunch special right now, aligned with the, I'm calling it Golden Friday instead of Black Friday. We're going to do Gold Friday. And, we'll see at what point I decide to increase the price, because right now it's there's so much value in there. There's so much value in there, and it's all the teachings that I received of how to navigate the journey of healing, of transformation, and what was missing from a lot of the other trainings that I did. So if that resonates, I will link it below, and I'll be hosting a winter solstice ceremony as well. So if that interests you, we're going to be really anchoring in Christ consciousness during that ceremony, and we'll see what else wants to come through. That's still several weeks away, but things are moving very rapidly right now. So you can get that through my Illumina Inner Temple Mastery membership, and expansion includes everything I've ever created thus far. So lots of magic, onward and upward in love and light. And if you resonate, I would so appreciate the likes, subscribes, comments. I would love to hear how these energies have been flowing for you as well. And I will see you in the next